Hello, I am Mr.Stork and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. Today, I'll be teaching you how to save your Sentry from a Uber push. So, let's get started. Before the video starts, I just want to say something here that this is not a perfect guide at all. I'm just sharing my experience of playing TF2. I'm still learning things. You might even know a better way of dealing with Ubers, and just don't get angry because this is my first YouTube video. I'm just trying to help others here. Thanks for listening and enjoy the video. First up is the Sentry placement. You gotta place a Sentry where it is harder for the enemy to reach your Sentry and then attack it. Now I will show you some examples. This is Warm Blitz. You can see the Sentry is positioned right here and the enemy can only come from 4 directions. The obvious one is from there, and the secondary options are there and there. And they can also ignore the Sentry and cap right under his nose, but it will block the path of the card. Next up is the enclosure, first point. The point is blocked by the Sentry and they can flank from these directions, and though the Sentry can be attacked from the high ground, the team can clear them out. So up to the next one. This is Snowy Coast, point 1. It's a large open area, so the Sentry can see most of the places. Enemy can only attack from left and right, but it can be attacked from above, behind the border, so the team has to deal with it. You alone as an engineer cannot do anything. So yeah. The next one is Badwater first. Enemy can only come from front and they can also snipe you. So you have to use the Wrangler to deal with the snipers from far away. It also can be used to save the point with the Wrangler. This spot is very popular among engineers. It's almost same as the Snowy Coast one. The enemy can attack from the high ground and left, right, and you have to use the Wrangler to deal with it from the right side, because the snipers also just can destroy your Sentry with 4 rockets. So the team has to do some work here. This is upward second. This spot only works when you have a great team, or you have to use the spot in front of the spawn. You have to solely rely on the Wrangler here. Anyone can attack you from all the directions. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And off to the next topic. While it is not impossible to tank an Uber with the stock weapons, but there are other weapons which makes the job much easier. They are: firstly, the Wrangler. It is a common secondary tool other than the pistol. It also provides a shield to the Wrangler, which soaks up about 66% of the incoming damage to the Sentry, and it allows you to manually take control of the Sentry, and the Sentry will be inactive for 3 seconds after the Wrangler is undeployed. Secondly, the Rescue Ranger. It is a favorite of many engineers, including me, because it has the ability to heal friendly buildings. It was pretty overpowered before the Jungle Inferno update, unlike now, as it requires metal to heal buildings with the Rescue Ranger. So if there is no metal with the engineer, healing buildings is not possible with the Rescue Ranger. So last but not least is the wrench. The stock wrench is an all-round tool which is good in every situation. Its repair rate and build rate is pretty average, though the swing speed is a little lower than the Jag, but it takes 2 whacks to remove a sapper, so if there are lots of spies then you have to be careful. And yeah, the swing speed is 15% faster and there's a 25% damage penalty, so the Jag might not be a all-round weapon, but you can use it because it has 30% more construction speed boost, so it can be used primarily to build stuff before the round starts. If you are wondering about the short circuit, it has no real counter against the heavy, because it is mainly used to block any sort of projectile based weapons such as rocket launcher and the sticky bomb launcher or pipe bomb launcher, so it is mainly used to counter demos and soldiers. The Wrangler on the other hand gives you protection against everything, so it should be used more often than not, and it is also not allowed in competitive matches as per the recording of this video. I think that's pretty much it. Now after the main topic now. So now all the basics has been covered, we can go to the main topic now. How to save your sentry from a uber push. Mainly ubers popped on heavies, soldiers and demos, but other classes like scouts, pyros with homewreckers and spies and even some good engineers can also take out your sentry, so be careful. And don't worry about the snipers and medics, they cannot take out your sentry that easily. I'm not telling that they cannot, but it is not likely because they don't have much DPS. Though a fully charged sniper shot can almost destroy a level 3 sentry, but they can be killed with the Wrangler pretty easily. So now I'm gonna split this section into 3 parts, dealing with heavies, soldiers and demos. When it comes to dealing with heavies, you should most of the time hide behind your sentry and use it as a cover, because the bullets of the minigun will be taken by your sentry and you can wrangle it whenever you want as the health goes down, and then heal it with your rescue ranger because they don't have any splash damage, so you don't need to worry about anything. And if there are other threats, your team should take care of them, and that's pretty much it while dealing with heavies. Now comes the dealing with soldiers part. As rockets has splash damage, you have to stay away from the sentry. When you see your sentry's health is going down, wrangle it and heal it with your rescue ranger from far away. Use the 4 shots to heal up to 60 times 4 is 240 damage healed. So after you see your sentry's health going down below 240 health, you can come to the sentry and heal it with your range. But it is risky because the soldier can kill you first and then kill your sentry, because it is easier to kill a 150 HP class rather than the 300 HP self gun. So now it's the Demoman part. Demoman are pretty hard to counter as engineer because 2 of the stickies can destroy your whole sentry, but do not fear because I am here. You need to wait till the second sticky is popped under your sentry, and then it's up to you to decide when you will use Wrangler to shield it. And if you have your shotgun, you can use it to destroy the stickies. You can shoot the stickies with your shotgun and they will get destroyed. Or if you don't have the shotgun and you are using the short circuit, you can use that, but you should always use the Wrangler because it is most common. But most of the demos hurry and don't put the stickies quite in front of the sentry, so most of the time it will take 3 stickies to blow your sentry up. So wrangle as soon as you think the time is right, and then heal it with your rescue ranger. Move as far as you can because it has splash damage. And if you are not watching the clips which was running in the background, you might want to rewind and watch those again because there are some information that you can use. By talking I cannot teach you everything, you gotta learn with your experience and watch other NGs. I know most of you all have more than 1000 hours, but I like helping others, so I'm helping you. As low as it might sound, I have 700 hours, so I can be a noob, but I like to help people. And if all these fails, your sentry gets destroyed, remember that sentries are meant to be destroyed. They are only means to distract your enemy from doing their objective. In payload, pushing the cart, or in attack defense, capping the point. This is said by a great NG man, Uncle Dane. He's a great man, you know. You can check him out if you want. You can like this video too. Heck, you can even subscribe to me. Well, if you wish. I'm not telling you, but I can assure you I will make good content from now on. Yeah. Anyway. And that's pretty much all the things I wanted to say to you all. Thanks to Spy and Goldin for helping me with this video. And this image was made by GamerdogYT, and the S7 thumbnail was made and edited by me. Anyway, check them all out in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll come back in the next video and suggest me some new video ideas. Okay, bye bye.